Hello.
Well played.
Thank you.
29 on the back.
Yeah.
Did you see that coming?
Not really. I had a bit of a slow front nine. I wasn't playing great, and I made a few great pars. And then I hit a really poor wedge shot over on the 8th hole from like the middle of the fairway. I missed it short right in the bunker, like something that I don't do. And Darren says to me going down 9, he said, you know, just because everyone else is making birdies doesn't mean you need to go after every flag. Just play your own game, do your own thing. And that's kind of what I did on the back 9, and freed me up maybe a little bit. But it is amazing what happens when a few putts start going in. And yeah, it was a nice 9 holes, nice round, and you know, pretty happy to get myself up there. Like obviously, the course is playing pretty soft and easy. The scoring's pretty good. The leaders will go away a little bit, but it's nice to be nice to shoot a low number.
Bonus when you hole one from, what was it, 95 feet or whatever?
It was. That one will be good for the stats, but yeah, it's nice to do that. It kind of gives you a bit of a, because I felt like it was a big stage of the round because I'm 3 under for the day. Was it 3 or 4 under today, whatever it was. And you sort of, if you don't 2-putt that, it's a tough 2-putt. Like if you don't 2-putt that, then all of a sudden you feel under pressure to make a couple on the way in. But you know that goes in and it kind of frees you up for the next few holes. And yeah, I played the last few holes well too.
I was thinking last year at the Olympics, if I remember correctly, you were talking about wanting to, you know, for the first time, give yourself a real shot at the FedEx Cup. You're probably 10th or 11th in points at that point, meaning it'd be about 3 or 4 shots behind. Was your attitude, not that it was a bad attitude, but was your outlook different when you came this year, given the 30 go get it?
I know what you mean, as in like the first 2, even though I'm playing the first 2, I'm guaranteed to be here.
Yeah.
So
and the fact that when you did get here, you were still going to be, you know, starting 3 or 4 shots behind somebody.
Yeah. No. When I heard, I think everyone at my level, when they heard about the rule changes, are pretty happy because that means we don't have to give Scotty and Rory and whoever else is at the top shots. You know, this game is hard enough without having to give Scotty Scheffler shots. But so I think I was pretty happy because then I sort of think to myself, well, I can win the FedEx Cup now. You know, and that. Get there. Sorry, just have to make sure to get there, and you know, and I played really nicely throughout the season and put myself in a great position. I had some nice time off during the summer. Probably came to Memphis, maybe not sharp enough, and then you know, I felt as the weeks have gone on, I've started to play better and better, and I did come here. You know, I had a great day last Sunday. I felt like I played pretty good, and I came here with kind of a pep in my step. Yesterday was a slow day, frustrating day, and it's nice to go out there and shoot a low one today.
Did you mind the fact you couldn't come here and qualify for the Ryder Cup with no points now?
Yeah, I only found out about that Monday.
Right.
I thought I was guaranteed getting points this week. I thought I was pretty much going to be guaranteed on the team. So, yeah, I was somewhat disappointed to hear that, but you know, the rules were made at the start of qualifying. That was it. I think I finished 4 points behind Tyrrell, which is, you know, pretty much a shot, which would have been nice. But obviously, I don't know what Rasmus is going to do this weekend, but it looks like he's probably going to pass me out, and I'm going to need a pick next week. So hopefully, I'll get a nice phone call off Luke.
You hope that your kind of body of work and getting here is enough to show that you're playing very well anyway.
Yeah, I think anyone that gets here, you know, shows you've had a good year, and you know. Yeah, it's hard to get to the Tour Championship. Yeah. Like, I've been playing on this tour for, this is probably my 10th season on the PGA Tour, and it's only my 2nd time here, so it's hard to get here.
Go ahead, Gabby.
Sorry. How much is the Ryder Cup on your mind right now? Like, as you're playing this week, what's the level of communication right now between you and the guys that are?
Obviously, the chat is what the team is going to be like. You know, who's going to get picked, who's not. I think that's about the guys in the locker room. Obviously, nothing to do with Luke or anyone, but yeah, I'd be fairly focused on it. That I want my game to build into it well. Obviously, I'm here to do well in the FedEx Cup this week, but I'd like to build my confidence over the next few weeks, over this week, Ireland and Wentworth, and you know, hopefully into Bethpage and help the team as much as I can.
I'm trying to remember, Shane. I know it was an entirely one-sided crowd at Whistling Straits. Was it? It wasn't completely full house, was it? Were we still coming out of COVID a little bit?
Yeah, there was no Europeans there. pretty much like.
I saw 2, by the way, but yeah.
If you lived in America, you could go, but it was COVID and nobody traveled. So
What kind of grade do you give yourself in dealing with people saying things to you that you don't normally hear at another tournament?
So I think when you're prepared for something, it's a lot easier to deal with, you know. And I think we'll be prepared for it. So when you're prepared for what we're going to get, you know, when you're prepared for the worst, you know, I think you'll be able to deal with anything. Whereas, you know, if you're at a regular event and someone heckles you, it kind of comes out of nowhere, and that kind of is a little bit, whatever. But I think when you're prepared for it, you'll be okay.
How do you prepare for it?
We'll prepare for it. Don't worry. We'll be all right.
What's the worst? I mean, what would be the worst? I mean, how do you?
I think if it gets personal towards your family, that's the only thing, you know, your wife or whatever that's there. I think that's the only thing that could really hurt you. Like, nothing towards me will hurt me. I've heard it all. So, yeah.
Bob was looking at last week. He thought it'd be a great teaching moment for him, I guess, or
Yeah.
a learning experience.
Yeah, that was cool what Bob did on Saturday, and obviously playing with Scotty and stuff. You know, and out here, you know, we have a lot of fans in America as well, you know, as players, because we play here full time and we live here. But obviously they're not going to be our fans that week. But I still think, there's a lot of guys in our team that are very popular with American people, so that could help us along the way as well.
This will be your first Ryder Cup on away soil with people who actually like you. I mean, they'll probably have, I guess, 20,000 European
Yeah,
fans.
and I'm not on
But
the
you
team
didn't have
yet,
a
so
Whistling experience,
let's
right?
not talk about it too much. Thanks, guys.